Good evening and welcome to episode 20 of Whisky Without the Guff. This is a retrospective. Our friends Kevin and Lila Rosenberger are visiting. Everybody seems to be visiting right now, so it's the visiting season. And we were going to cover some whiskey that they've liked in the past. We used to live right across the street from them in Los Angeles. And also they visited us when we were in Scotland. And so we drove them around there, went to some distilleries and some whiskey pubs and so on. So the first whiskey we have is a bottler. It's a Alexander Murray, but it's a Ben Nevis. Ben Nevis distillery is up in Fort William, just to the north of Fort William. They pipe the water they use right off the mountain. Ben Nevis is the tallest mountain in Scotland, tallest mountain in Britain. So this is a 17-year-old. And then we've got Oban, in this case an Oban 18. You can see from the bottle that there's almost nothing left. I've got two new ones that I bought after a long search. Went for a big search for Oban 18 and also for Macallan 15. Still haven't found the Macallan 15, but I did find the Oban. And then we go to Lagavulin, go to Islay, and we change to peat. So we've got a Lagavulin 12. And then finally, Port Charlotte, heavily peated at the end there. So without further ado, I'll get Kevin and Lila and we'll begin. Thank you. So, good evening. This is Lila and Kevin. I've mentioned them before. You've never seen them before, but it's their son Chris that made us these lovely flight boards, and that's what we're using. So tonight we're doing a retrospective. As I said in the introduction, when Kevin and Lila were visiting us in Scotland, we went to a bunch of different places, different distilleries, and some of them I didn't taste. So of the four scotches we have here tonight, the one I can't attest to, and neither can they, because I don't think they tasted this particular thing at the Ben Nevis distillery, was this Ben Nevis 17. So oh no, that's not it. It's this one. It's number one. So number one is Ben Nevis. The only reason we went into the Ben Nevis distillery, we were there to go on the, no, it's that one. One.
Oh wait, no, that is one.
This is one.
Yeah.
That is one? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. The only reason we were there is we went there to go on the Jacobite Express, which is a train that takes you from Fort William out to the coast of Morar, I think. And that's where they filmed some of the scenes from Highlander and also Local Hero. Nice beach and everything. So
And Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter. Oh, the Glenfinnan Viaduct. You go across that viaduct with a steam train. So they discovered the Ben Nevis distillery, and Kevin discovered this stuff called McDonald.
Appropriate.
They loved
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
I never got to taste it because I was driving, but I smelled it.
It was peaty.
It was very peaty.
Anyway, so this is a 17-year-old Ben Nevis, so I haven't tasted
Nice.
it, but it wouldn't be rubbish, that's what you know. Nice smell.
Got to do the pre-action calibration.
No, that was smooth from the first sip. That was nice.
No, it was good.
That was nice. Yeah.
When it comes to whiskey, Lila's a bit of a fallen woman. I was talking about this a minute ago. We were actually in Fort William, and I don't know what we were waiting for, but we were either too early for something or too late for something. But we were walking along a main road, and it was about 10 a.m. or something. Went in for a coffee and wound up having whiskey. And Lila at one point said something to the effect that, boy, I was thinking this is kind of decadent, drinking single malt at 10:30. And then I realised that in the last 3 days, this is the latest I've started with drinking whiskey. So.
Well, when in Scotland.
When in Scotland.
Well, that was quite good.
No, it was really good. Yeah, enjoyed that.
Now the second one is something that I don't think they've tasted, but we went to the Oban distillery.
You're going too fast, my
I'm
friend.
going too fast.
You're going too fast because this is interesting.
They're all interesting.
I know, but I'm tasting it very forward.
If he's going to slow us down, we could just go ahead.
Yeah, we can go drink.
I can catch
but
up.
I've never tried
Catch
this
up, dude.
before. I've
Catch
never
up.
tried this
Come
before.
on.
Neither have
Come
I.
Work with us
So I'm
here.
enjoying it.
Okay, so we're on to the second one now.
All right, number 2.
This is not about enjoyment. This is about tasting. You can enjoy it later.
We have all afternoon.
You can
to
enjoy it like a new.
It's after 10:30.
That's late for Lila.
I was driving.
Yeah.
What can I say?
So number 2 is Oban. Now this is.
It's-
We went to the Oban distillery, which is a lovely place, and we had a wee sample. But the Oban we were served there was the standard product, which is Oban 14. This is an 18, and the 18 is only sold in America for reasons I don't understand. So we'd never tasted it there. And the other day, this is Las Vegas. The other day I went out to buy some more because we're running low on this. And it turns out that it's a limited edition. And for 3 days I was looking for Oban 18. I eventually, so as far as I'm concerned, I bought the last 2 of the last 3 bottles in all of Las Vegas. Probably not true, but pretty damn close. So
Well, interesting. Oban was our standard on the trip, if you remember. We would go to.
yeah, but use
So
it
I
as
was
a
saying-
calibrator.
Yeah, is it above or below Oban on the taste scale? So
Oban's a lovely drink. Nice, clean, honest whiskey.
Oh, it is.
And this is a beauty, this one.
No, it's nice. Wow.
yeah,
Wow, that's nice.
yeah. This is
Yeah.
See, to me that puts that
To Chang.
Ben Nevis to shame.
It does.
Yeah, no,
It
it
absolutely
does.
does.
It does. You can definitely taste the difference. I guess what we know we're going to be drinking later today.
Well,
Not yet.
we've got,
We've got a few choices.
You think?
yeah, a few. You'll see a few sitting around here.
I only see about 40. I don't know.
That's research.
So the next one, years ago, Kevin, if I was trying to explain to people that mere humans can actually tell the difference in whiskey without even tasting it, I would simply get any kind of whiskey and a Lagavulin. And I would let them smell the whiskey and they'd go, or whatever. And then I'd let them smell Lagavulin and they'd be, holy Jesus! So
I still do that.
this was a vivid way of showing them that you can tell the difference in whiskey even without drinking it. So that was years ago. Now I really like Lagavulin, and this is one of my favourites. This is an unusual one because the normal Lagavulin, the stock standard products, a 16-year-old. This is a 12-year-old. And a business thing I don't understand is that the 12-year-old is way more expensive than the 16-year-old, and to me it's a better drink. So why would you spend another 4 years when you could make a fortune? So I don't understand it, even though the 16 is a great drink. So this is a Lagavulin 12. I just noticed you were wearing lipstick just before we came on here. She was away doing makeup. Kevin and I weren't.
Of course.
It's probably readily apparent. Kevin sometimes wears makeup, but only at weekends, generally.
No, I'm not. Yeah. Pete,
No?
Oh yeah,
It's
this is we've
Pete.
moved into
We-
Iowa
yeah,
now.
we-
it's Pete. Oh, dirt. I call it dirt. Kevin loves it.
I love it.
That's okay. More for him to drink.
Now that's a lovely drink, but quite that's the thing. You know, you can appreciate something like the Oban and the Lagavulin, and it's
And they're different. They're completely different.
No, Oban still. I don't know. Let's see what you got for the fourth.
See, that's still your standard.
so the final one here. Have you drank your Lagavulin as much of it as you're going to drink for the time being?
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
She's getting cut off a wee bit later. Anyway,
No
so the final one is back to Isla, to the Port Charlotte distillery, and this is something I don't think you've ever had.
Okay.
This is a Port Charlotte heavily peated. It's about a 10-year-old or something, but it's a thing of beauty. It really is I mean, I don't want to bias your opinion, but it's a lovely drink.
Oh, you don't
And it's-
smell that peat.
You don't
though.
smell the peat.
Well,
It's there,
you actually do, but it's probably just because you finished Lagavulin.
Lagavulin. No, it's not as heavy as Lagavulin, but I'm going to taste it and I'll let you know. I like the color.
That's a lovely drink. You feel it, the burn?
Oh yeah, no, I like that one. I like that one. You can have my Lagavulin. I'll have this.
This is
I'm sorry, what was the name of this?
Port Charlotte.
this is smoother.
Just down
This
a
is-
wee bit from Bruichladdich.
This is a lot smoother than Lagavulin.
I don't know. I think just like when you get to this level, I'm inclined to think it's how you're positioned. So if I had given you this first and then the Lagavulin would probably have seemed tamer than
Probably.
this, and this would have seemed more peaty. But they're
Probably.
both lovely.
But
drinks.
the big difference to me is the smell. I can smell the peat long before I taste the peat with Lagavulin. With this, it's just
What I'm telling you though is if I'd switched these around and given you the Port Charlotte,
Sure.
you may be saying the same
Right.
thing about the Port Charlotte.
No, it could be. Could be. Here, I don't know, try it. Here's a little Lagavulin for you. Is that tamer now?
it's different now, but I don't think it's tamer.
Okay.
You know, it's still. I don't want to call it a burn, but it still has that sharpness that this one's a little smoother.
Yeah, to me there's more of a burn from the, see I said that in American, burn.
Well,
In Scotland that would be burn,
Burn.
but burn is American. So to me there's more of a burn in the Port Charlotte than there is in the Lagavulin.
I just feel it in different places.
Yeah, throughout the.
You know, here or here. You know.
Very good.
So there's your 4 whiskies. So,
Pretty good. 3 out of 4, not bad.
you weren't fond of the Ben Nevis. Now to be fair,
No,
that's not
yeah,
the
the
McDonald
Lagavulin.
Ben Nevis. That's
no,
not
no,
the
no,
stuff
no.
that
This
Kevin
one,
liked.
no, it was the Lagavulin.
The McDonald was
Yeah, yeah.
You
big.
know,
It was
who
big.
do you know that gets sent to Fort William to find a bottle of McDonald's Scotch? Kevin, once upon a time, got me to go all the way up to Fort William and to the Ben Nevis distillery,
That's
and the
right.
buggers had none. They'd stopped making it.
Oh.
So unfortunately, I
Well, it
couldn't
was
get 'em.
appropriate that we found it on that trip then.
There you go.
Yeah, and I still have never tasted it. So
Sorry.
seize the day.
That was mine.
Yeah, apparently.
Actually, that was the bonus drink at Ben Nevis. They
Was
were,
it?
yeah, we were on one plan and there was another plan for the tastings, and they were pouring the McDonald and Lila says, "Can I smell it?" And she smelled it. Oh, Kevin, you got to try this. And she asked the lady, "Could you pour one for him?" And that was my bonus drink.
Well, see, we bought a bottle.
Yeah.
Lila, at all these tastings, would finagle more whiskey
Huh.
That's why we take her.
from susceptible suppliers. Oh yeah.
It's
Here, take a
profitable.
bottle.
It's profitable for them. We buy. We drink, we buy.
Yeah.
It works.
Good.
Definitely works.
So, do you have anything else to say about these things?
No, but I love doing the tastings. I really like experiencing the good and the bad. Not to say there's bad. There's just different.
No, there's not very many bad. I
Yeah.
mean, even the Ben Nevis there, I wouldn't say was bad, but these other things are delightful.
No, but what I do understand more now than I did when we were together in Scotland is I understand more about what I'm tasting. My taste has actually changed a lot.
Hmm.
You know, just through course of time. You know, what I drink when I'm not on camera, as opposed to, you know, when I'm just drinking for myself or whatever, I will order certain Scotch that I never would before. So it's interesting that over time it's changed, and these are all excellent, actually.
Very
I
good.
like them all.
So, on that happy note, we'll end this tasting and we'll go and drink.
Very good.
In summary, everybody liked all of the whiskies, with the possible exception of Lila and the Lagavulin. Lagavulin, it's a bit strange. You're going from Oban, which is a lovely, not sweet, but clear, pure dram, and you go bang right into the peat monster, which is what Lagavulin is. Not everybody likes that, especially women. Women don't seem to hunger after peaty whiskies. And beginner drinkers also, like people who are new to Scotch. But I think everybody preferred the Oban 18, although they liked all of them. If you look at this, look how strong the Lagavulin is. It's 56% by volume, alcohol by volume. So that's 112 proof. And the Port Charlotte heavily peated is even higher. That's like 60%, so 120 proof. So strong stuff. If you look at the price, Port Charlotte 67. That's a hell of a buy. Everything else is north of $100. But the Oban, beautiful, beautiful drink. This is nice. This is beautiful. In a different way, this is beautiful, and so is this. So, if you have any comments, please let me know. Next time, I think we're going to be doing a Bruichladdich sample and a tasting with Steve and Stu again. And we'll see how that goes. Meantime, get out and drink. Anyway, so we'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed that. And please give us a like and a subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.